Welcome to another community conversation. I'm Michael Witch for LMC Media, and with me on screen is Jennifer O'Neill. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thanks for having me.
Jennifer, you are the new director of the Mamaroneck Library. You've been on the job since October 13th, I believe.
Yep,
how's it going?
So far, so good. It's been an adjustment to a new library, but the staff have made me feel very welcome. The board has been wonderful, and the patrons were very encouraging, so I'm happy to be here.
So you're a resident of Mamaroneck, I believe.
I am, 4 blocks away.
Well, beside the easy commute then, what attracted you to the Mamaroneck Library?
I really was not planning to leave my former library, which was John C. Hart up in Yorktown. I was pretty happy there, but I was approached by the board, and they really made a great case for things that were going on in Mamaroneck and the potential that Mamaroneck Library has. So I did a little bit of research, which I love to do, and I spoke with some other library directors and some people that use the library, and I looked at the statistics that Westchester Library Systems puts together, and it really looked like a good fit for me. So the staff was number one. It doesn't pay to work at a place where staff are not happy or not performing, not enjoying their work every day. So the staff here is tops.
That's great. I know that next week there is a very important vote that's coming up in the community. The community actually gets to vote on your budget on December 9th. Why is that?
We're independent, so our budget is our own, and we don't receive funds from the village or the town. The actual money is voted on by the residents. And actually this year we're asking for a 0% increase due to COVID. We really feel like there's a lot of people that are suffering, a lot of people whose finances are unsure right now. And so we are going to tighten up and not put more of a burden on our patrons.
Beside the budget vote, there are some names for trustees that are listed. Are the trustees, is there a competition for trustees, or have these been named and they just need to be approved by the voters?
They need to be approved by the voters. Here our board members are elected as opposed to other places where sometimes they're appointed. So the ones that are running now are board members currently, and they're running for re-election.
And you said a few minutes ago that the board was supportive. And what's the role of the board, the trustees? Are they your eyes and ears in the community? Are they your fundraisers? What are they?
Well, first and foremost, they're my bosses. But yes, they are my eyes and ears. They do offer some encouragement. They offer new ideas. They protect the budget. They speak with the staff. They're really involved here in all aspects of the library.
It's not just ceremonious.
Oh, absolutely not. They put a lot of time and effort in. Their meetings have robust discussion. They brought me on board, a person who was pretty happy where she was. So yeah, they're very involved.
The building is currently closed. Why is that?
Yeah, so the new director comes on and she has to close the building.
Yeah.
Due to COVID precautions. We started curbside pickup, which is available on Library Lane, right across from the police station and right next to the Emlyn Theater. We have our windows open, and so we're offering curbside pickup. But in order to protect the staff and the patrons, we closed down for now. But our numbers are increasing day by day for the curbside pickup. So getting our materials out there.
Well, thinking about the upcoming vote, how is that going to happen if the building is closed?
Good question. Glad you asked. We are going to, on that day, open the front of the building as usual, and people will be able to come in to where our circ desk is, and they'll be able to vote there. We'll have the machines there, but the rest of the building will remain closed.
Okay.
While
And
we're closed, though, it's a good opportunity also for people to start reading our ebooks, which are easily downloadable. We put some money into the ebooks. Other libraries in Westchester County have put, I think, near $500,000 into ebooks since COVID began that our patrons are able to use as well as theirs. So they've been very generous to our patrons in making that accessible to them. And we also have our virtual programs through Zoom. We have our book clubs that are still meeting. We have meditation, story times, all kinds of exercise. And we have our crafts also, which you can come to the window and you can get a kit for kids and for teens where they can do crafts at home. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible for people during this time, even though we can't have them in the building and we miss their faces.
well, we read in the paper that some companies are saying that most work is going to be done from home in the future. I hope that's not the case with the library. I would hate to see us rely on Zoom for the library. So the vote is next week, and it's what time will the voting be open?
I believe it's all day, and I would have to double check, but I believe it starts at 9 o'clock.
Okay, and then it goes into the evening, so people working can
Yes.
stop there on their way home?
Yep.
Okay. Is it important for people to vote in the library, or do you sort of know that you're going to get a yes vote automatically?
Well, one of the things that's so wonderful about Mamaroneck Library is that we have a lot of community support. So yes, I believe, and especially with a zero budget, I think I'm fairly confident that we're going to get a yes vote. But Westchester Library Systems also looks at all the libraries in Westchester County and rates them on the amount of community support that they get, and we're fairly high up there. Our community really loves our library.
Well, for people who have computers or access to computers, I must compliment you on your website. There's a tremendous amount of information. I was especially impressed by the electronic resources, by the data sets that are available from home computers and at the library, as well as the ebooks and the music and the other electronic sources that you tap for our benefit. So congratulations on that. And I would urge people to check out your website. Why don't you give us the name of the website so people can hear it?
MamaroneckLibrary.org, and we are in the process actually of improving it, making it even better. So we are redesigning our website. Jack Weiss is our librarian, who is wonderful, and he maintains our website. And so we're doing a redesign right now. We actually just adopted a new logo as well. So that will be prominently displayed on our website. But he does the majority of the work, so he's doing a great job.
Well, you're a wonderful spokesperson for the library. Thank you for your time today on LMC Media. And I personally am looking forward to more conversations, both in person and via Zoom, with you and your staff.
Thanks for having me, Michael. And we really do look forward to the day when everybody can come back to the library and we can see you all.